all praises to the greatest, because there's no one like him. And I think it's about time that we as a nation come together and give God the proper respect due to him. This is a spirit that created the world. Forget about all the universes and galaxies and stars and the sun and the moon. Just Earth is already beyond comprehension. Then you add all the other stuff in. But the funniest thing was the other day I was talking to this atheist, and he was saying like, yeah, we can also create things, that doesn't mean there's a God. I said, yeah, but you could create things from things that were already created. I want to see you create something from scratch. He said, oh yeah, we cloned a sheep. I said, fine, you could clone a sheep from something that was already made, DNA. Make a monkey from scratch. Cannot do it. Can never make a monkey from scratch because you don't have the ability to put a holy soul in a body, you understand? Then you just look at the brain, the intestine, the digestive system, the way Hashem made the world, the way the blood travels through the body and pumps all over, and all the things that work in unison just for you to walk, think, talk, live, and breathe. It's amazing. And I'm here to let you know, Hashem, that I appreciate you for that. Big time. And then put us in a world and a test for us to come back to fix what we need to fix. Why did God do all that? For what? Why would he needs to make man, put us in the earth, give us a test for what? The answer is because he's the creator of everything. And he's the giver of all good. Now, if you have good and you want to do chesed, you can't do it if you don't have anyone to give it to. So it made him create a world to give chesed. Now, once he decided to give chesed, he can't just give it. You got to earn it. And then thus he created this world with this test. It's amazing. Like that's exactly what it is. And each one of you listening to this right now are in that test. Think for yourself. Take a second to what you need to work on. I'm going to tell you an amazing story about a kid I used to teach. I won't say his name. But he didn't used to behave so good. Big ego, had a lot of problems, behavioral-wise, socially. But a great athlete, good kid. Loyal. If you're nice to him, he'll definitely be nice back to you. But just ego. He had problems with his ego like most kids have. So one time I came into class and I said to the class, I want everybody to write a story as if you were talking about yourself in the Bible. In other words, there was once a kid named Reuven, and he came from Greece, and he moved to Israel, and he met a friend named whatever. But speak about what the Bible would say about you. This was a wicked person. This was a good person. This was a person that tried to do this. He was nice. He helped his mother. So this kid who didn't behave well, he wrote, there was once a kid named whatever, and he had a coach that used to beg him to work on his ego. And he tried, but he couldn't really do it. Something like that he wrote. So cute. There was another story. This one's really amazing. This one I'll say the name, Leanne. It was her in my, 4th grade class. I used to get along with her, nice girl. And one day out of nowhere, she was rude to me, just ignoring me, wouldn't talk to me like I did something to her. So I kept asking her, did I do anything wrong to you? I'm so sorry. I'm thinking I never yelled at her. Did I do something to her? Maybe, what did I do? I don't know. So I asked her friends, this, that. Nobody knew why she was mad at me. I didn't know why she was mad at me. And she was like this for 6 months. Like almost after the first 2 months of school, the last, I would say 4 or 5 months. 5 months. Yeah, 6 months almost. Ignored me, rude to me, didn't listen to me, disrespectful, everything you can imagine. So I'm thinking to myself, this doesn't make sense. Now, of course, during the year, I always teach the kids, put your ego down, make peace. Don't take it personal. If somebody doesn't like you, it's from Hashem. Hashem is testing you. So, I had to maintain my cool and put my ego down and show the kids that here's Leon dissing me for no reason, or I don't know why. And I put my ego down. So finally, on the last day of school, this girl comes up to me, smiles, and gives me a note. I open up the note, and in big numbers, it says 85%. And I'm looking, I'm like, 85%? What is she talking about? So I look down, I start to read. It says, dear coach, I've been testing you the whole year to see if you're really going to put your ego down and make peace, or if you're going to get mad and be mean to me. and this is the grade I gave you, 85%. Good job. Cannot make up that story, I promise you. Yo, that's a real story. Tell you another great story about kids I used to teach. There was this kid, Yagen, I think his name was. Nice kid, bro, cute kid. So kindergarten. So I used to curse here or there. So one day I come and I see him and the kindergarten assistant are like getting into it. And she's like, "You're in big trouble. You said the F curse." And he's like, "No, I didn't. I swear to God." So I come in and they're like ready to go to war. So I said, "What's going on?" So she said, "Oh, coach, he's saying the F curse. This is unacceptable. Now the other kids are repeating it. He's getting big trouble. I'm calling his mom. He's done." So I look at him and he starts like to cry. He goes, "Coach, I swear, I didn't do it. So I said to the teacher, I said, "You know what, give me a second." I said, "I have a good relationship with you again. Let me talk to him for a little bit. Let me see if I can maybe get him to admit it." So I said, to her on the side. He didn't hear that. So then I took him to the side. I started to talk to him. I said, "Listen, again, let me tell you something, bro. I'm going to make a deal with you, all right? Just listen to what I'm saying, and then you're going to understand." I said, "If you did say it," I don't know if you said it. I believe you that you say you didn't say it, but let's just say if you did say it. It happens, you get mad. I know how sometimes you get upset, somebody take the ball from you, you get annoyed, your ego gets involved. No problem. I go, "I promise you that if you did say it and admit it right now to me in front of Hashem," because Hashem already knows if you said it or not, so you're not fooling me. You're going to try to fool Hashem. I said, and you don't want to do that. So I said, "I promise you I will not tell your mother or father. You will not even get in trouble. I will go speak to the kindergarten assistant and I will tell her not to get him in trouble. We have a deal. But that if you say it again, you're going to get a 15-minute timeout and lose 1 day of PE." Was that a fair deal? So he looked at me and he's like thinking about it. And he goes, "Yeah, that's a fair deal." I said, "Okay, deal." I said, "So you're going to admit that you said it?" He goes, "Yes, I said it, coach. I got upset. I didn't mean it, but I didn't want to get in trouble, so I lied." He was getting all emotional. I said, "Relax, bro. You good. You good, bro." I gave him a hug. I gave him back to the teacher. I said to her, "Do me a favor for me. Don't get him in trouble. Don't say a word. Next time he says it, then this is what's going to happen." We made a deal. I think even we wrote it on a paper and made him sign it. And that was it. So how did I get him to admit he cursed? By just using a little bit of Torah knowledge. You understand? Yelling and screaming and putting him down and telling him that he's done and that you're calling his mother is not going to get him to admit it. I promise you that. You understand? It's like, in a lot of schools I used to work at, they used to give detention to the kids, right? So in one particular school I worked in, they had a classroom. They'd stick like 20 kids in this classroom and just leave a teacher there to watch them. No learning, no nothing, like a straight punishment. They're not allowed to be on nothing. Just sit there like zombies and stare straight ahead. Like it was a punitive punishment. So I remember I said to myself, man, if I was in charge, I would not be doing detention like this, not even close. The way I would do it is, first I would buy pizza for all the kids. Now I know you're listening to this right now. "Oh, you're going to reward them and they're getting punished. You're going to reward them." Yes, we're going to bring them closer to Hashem because I'm going to show them I don't hate them. I hate the act that they do when they're disrespectful to their teacher, when they make fun, or they bully, or they do something like that. But not that I hate them. I love them. And I want to show you that I care about you. I'm not here to punish you and put your face in the dirt and embarrass you. No, that's not going to get you to be better. What's going to get you to be better is I'm going to give you a hug. I'm going to tell you I care about you. I'm going to tell you God is watching. Here's some pizza. Enjoy. Now let's try to make you a better person. Now 99% of the kids will respond positively to that. Yeah, you'll have a kid that'll get the free pizza, be not nice about it, whatever, take advantage. You're always going to have that, bro. That doesn't bother me. You just expect that, you understand? Because you don't expect too much from people. But that's how I would do it. Now, God, I'm begging you right now. And I know I have some people that listen to this, so that's good. Listen, I kept thinking to myself, I want to work in a school. I love kids. I want to work with kids. And I think Hashem is giving me a message, man. It's time for me to just open my own school and get serious about it. You know what I'm saying? Or a place where kids can come maybe for therapy, counseling, one-on-one sessions. I don't know. Rent some kind of a warehouse. Do it out of my house. Offer my services to get kids in shape if they need to get in shape. Nutritionist, counselor, teach your kids Torah. I do a lot, man. I have a lot of skills. So if you're listening to this and you want to hire me for your children, let me know. I'm definitely open to doing that. All right, yo. Thank you to all the people that listen to my videos. And believe me when I tell you, man, if your kid is acting up in school and having problems, you bring them to me 2-3 sessions, maybe 5 sessions, because we got to reinforce the message. I'll help that kid big time. Trust me. Love you, Hashem.